This is my predictions for Imola. So this weekend we will have our first sprint race of the season, and I think we will have a great race with the top 8 now receiving points, and with a midfield as strong as this season, I'm sure we will get a lot of action. So let's get into my weekend predictions. I will make some predictions about qualifying and the sprint race, and then we will move to my driver order for the race. But without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So we have a chance of rain on Friday, and I really hope we'll see a wet qualifying session. This will mix up the order a bit. So who do I think will do good in qualifying? So last week it was clear Haas was one of the slowest cars, but I think it will all change. This weekend, both the Haas drivers will get into Q3. Yes, I said it, Mick will get into Q3. I also think Ferrari and Alfa Romeo will be very strong. I think the circuit really fits the Ferrari engine. Red Bull will also be good, but will be beaten by both Ferraris in qualifying. McLaren will be good in qualifying, but will have a bad sprint race and an even worse race. And the last team I will be talking about will be Mercedes. Mercedes will struggle to make it into Q3 with both their cars. So who do I predict will get pole? Well, it has to be Charles Leclerc. He is really on top form at the moment. Now going to the race. This will be the normal Sunday race. So starting off in P20, Nicholas Latifi. He's clearly struggling with the car, and I know he wasn't as bad in Australia, but I think he will have a very bad weekend. Going on to number 19. It hurts me to say this, but I have to say Sebastian Vettel. Yes, a 4-time world champion down in P19. Now, I know last race he was still recovering, but I don't think this weekend will be any better. I will be happy if I'm proven wrong, but I don't think he will perform any better than P19. In P18, I think we'll see Yuki Tsunoda. He will struggle a lot of reliability this weekend. Now going to P17, Lance Stroll. Not doing a lot better than Sebastian Vettel. The car is really not working good at the moment. In P16 we have Alex Albon. Even though he scored a point in the previous race, he's still in the slowest car on the grid. Now let's go to P15, Daniel Ricciardo. Even though the car doesn't look bad in qualifying, the car's race pace won't be very fast and they will just drop back. Fernando Alonso, P14, after the team tried a different strategy with him. P13, Lando Norris. Like I said, the car is struggling. Let's go to P12, Mick Schumacher. After making Q3, he falls back in the race. And in P11, we have Pierre Gasly. Good performance from him, but the car doesn't have the pace for points. Going to P10, we have Zhou. Not a bad performance for him. And in 9th place, we have Esteban Ocon. And now, a big shock. In P8, we have Lewis Hamilton. The car might have looked better last race, but they will struggle again this weekend. P7, Kevin Magnussen with a really good performance. And in P6, beating his former Mercedes teammate, Valtteri Bottas. A great performance for him. P5, well, that has to be George Russell. And in P4, we have another big shock, Max Verstappen. Now, this might sound crazy, but I think Max won't have a good weekend. Already losing out to Perez in qualifying, and in P3, his teammate Sergio Perez. And this leaves us with a Ferrari 1-2. But who will take the victory? In P2, we have Carlos Sainz, not far behind Charles Leclerc, but Charles have another flawless weekend and get another win. So there you go, there's my predictions. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.